All right, so in this video, I want to expand upon what we've been talking about, but really dive into working on a standard. So we're going to talk about one of my favorite standards. It's called Body and Soul. And we're really going to start looking at how we can apply each of these techniques directly, even just to the beginning of the melody. Then I'm going to challenge you afterwards to actually go and apply some of these techniques yourself, see if you can really integrate them into a song of your choice, sometimes using voicings of your choice as well. All right, so how can we actually apply some of these concepts directly to a standard? I think that's a really important question. So let's take a melody here. Let's take, how about the melody to Body and Soul? This is one of my favorite ballads. Okay, so that's the melody more or less, with some hopefully voicings that you like, some nice voicings, but not with a whole lot of reharmonization here. So to start out, let's just look at adding in some resolution formulas. Literally, these are basically just going to be like little passing chords that we can use, but we can go straight into the PDF dictionary and take some of these resolution formulas and add them in, or we can also come up with our own. So adding resolutions here into Body and Soul. Let's take a look. So this is automatically going to make your playing sound so much more professional because you're going to have these little surprising ways of getting from one chord to the next. Again, we might be straying from the path and getting back to home. So we are going to connect a dot that's in a surprising place, go back home, as opposed to just continuing in a straight line, which I consider to be the chords that we expect to hear. So let's start right off from the beginning. Right here, we're going to go straight to 5, right? That would be the most obvious place to go. So let's add some resolution formulas here. So what we're doing is we're using our little formula of the altered chord a half step below, and then I'm actually throwing in the sus to the 5. So this is, even just this little sus to 5 drop could be considered a little resolution formula in and of itself. But so we're doing altered. So I love that. And it's great because it works with our melody note. What if we add in yet another resolution formula here? So we're literally just constantly adding half step above, half step below resolutions, and it gives us this kind of walking bass line that's actually harmonized with this beautiful reharmonized version of the song. All right, check this one out. We're actually going to do a bass line enclosure around the root. Now, even though this is really clashy with the F13 here, so we're doing this G, which is really a G13 flat 9, and then it kind of becomes like this sharp 9 as we move the melody. And this F13, it clashes, but it's okay because it's a passing chord, right? Just like we can enclose in a melody, in a bebop melody, we can do the same with chords using the bass line. So So hopefully this is giving you a great idea of how you can take a lot of what we've been talking about and directly apply it. So I would love to see you actually take the next half of this body and soul A section and see if you can do some of your own real-time reharmonization, literally just using resolution formulas and passing chords here. All right, awesome, let's keep moving.